Hi folks, it is Sunday the 20th of January. It is, what time is it? 12:25 in the afternoon. Whew, that was a morning. Got up and planned to do the shopping. We're going to go and see Paul's sister hopefully later. We missed seeing her yesterday. So yes, we all got in the car, ready to go shopping, and the car wouldn't start. So, yeah, sounded very much like the battery was dead. This is in Paul's car. So, I said, well, you're going to have to ring the RAC and get them to come out to you and see what they can do. Check that it definitely is the battery. And I'll go and do the shopping. So the kids stay here and they were fantastic, Paul said. They got their homework out and they sat and helped each other with the homework, did one homework at a time, and did all that. So Paul's giving them some extra pocket money for being so good while he, was faffing sorting the car out. It was the battery, so the RAC have replaced it. It was slightly more than it would have been at a garage round the corner, but there's a better guarantee on this one, and you could do it right here and then test that it was working. So, because we have had issues with the garage round the corner, although they are open 7 days a week, and used to be quite good. They replaced Paul's battery when it didn't need replacing. It was the alternator, and they chose to make a quick sale rather than actually sort the problem. And they were like, no, because he said, I just had my alternator go on my car, so I'd had it replaced, and the exact same light that came on with my alternator came on his car. And I said, that's not the battery. The light doesn't come on really for the battery. When the battery light comes on, it's the feed getting to the battery, it's the alternator. So he took it and he said that, and we're like, no, it's not that, we'll just put a new battery on. And of course the new battery got drained by the alternator not working properly. So yeah, it's slightly better to not go to them. And the RAC were really good, so he was happy, and it was all sorted before I even got back from shopping. So I've just done soup for me and the boys for dinner, and then I've got all the ironing out, so I'm looking at it behind you. Oh. So that's my afternoon when we get back from seeing his sister. I have pulled out some yarn that I had left over from a blanket I made for Amy. Hi Amy. Green Feather 7 on Instagram, and Amy's Woolly World of Creations here on YouTube. We miss you. So it's Signet DK. I can't remember the shade of this one. I've got two or three with ball bands on, but this one just hasn't. So I might start working on a blanket. Don't know. Kind of feel like I need to make some room for the 30 balls of wool that might be coming. So yeah, I did a ripple last time, so I might have a quick look before we head out to Paul's sister's, because I need a car crochet project. I don't think I can do these ammies in the car. So I have a couple of ammies that I'm working on to show you. Before I get to that, you lot are so lovely, and Kim, she's Care Bear 356 or something, 3 Care Bear and some numbers. Oh my gosh, honestly, I shed tears last night. I was so overwhelmed, and I can't thank you enough. I got a message saying, check your email, there might be something there for you, wink wink wink. She's only gone and got, I couldn't believe it, she's only gone and got me the 100 days of amigurumi that I was on about from, not the whimsical stitches, or is it the whimsical stitches? But a menagerie of stitches. Yeah, oh my word, I just stood there and cried, to be perfectly honest. So it's 100 days of amigurumi, and it's the one I've been umming and ahhing over getting. Thank you so much, Kim. I was like, oh my word, and then just stood there and I went, so thank you. It was just amazing and so kind, and the boys are already like, ooh, make that, ooh, make that, ooh, make that. So I've got my work cut out for me. So I better have a blanket project to run alongside the many amigurumis I'm going to be making. But thank you. Honestly, I was so surprised, and all the whelms. There was, you know, so many feels and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh. So thank you. It was amazing. Very good. I won't be printing it. It's 148 pages long. It was epic, epic. So yeah, thank you. Yeah. Sorry, distraction. I just didn't want to forget because so much fun. I got up this morning and had to double check I hadn't imagined it. So from the Amigurumi Monsters 2 book, I am working on Webster. This is really clever. You do work the antenna into the head. So it's, like you can see inside, you sort of crochet the inner part of it on like the first round where you attach it, and then when you come back round, you go around and it's attached in. So clever. And I've tied them, but they're facing the same way, so I'll have to perhaps turn it and tie it. Isn't that cool? So I will be at a bit of a standstill at some point because I haven't got enough stuffing for it. But yeah, I mean, at the minute we're at 50 something stitches, and I think it goes out a bit and then I have to attach the mouth. So we'll see how I go with that. And then I saw these and I just had to make them because we're playing Mario Party at the minute. And I can't remember whose pattern it is, I will link it below. Making little Marios and Luigi's, and then she's done a Shy Guy, and I always play a Shy Guy when we do Mario Party. So he'll have a little brim for his cap and a little M for Mario. It's Mario, by the way. So there's his shoulder straps, and you put some little buttons on his like dungarees. And you do him a little nose and a moustache, and then there's a pattern for Luigi, and then I think she just changes up the colours. She's done a Wario. And I want to try and do a Waluigi. It was like the alter ego of Luigi, the baddie one. So the Wario is bad Mario, and Waluigi is bad Luigi. And Paul always plays as him, always plays as Waluigi. So I want to make him one. But yeah, it's pretty cute. So they're just like little beans really, but decent size. So yes, I've just been playing with Amis and trying to figure out which one I want to make first out of the 100. Maybe that will have to be my challenge. By the end of the year, I've made one of everything. I'm not going to commit to that just yet, but that would be quite cool if I could make one of everything by the end of the year. So every time I make something, I'll make note of it. But they're perfect for craft fair stuff, so it's just brilliant. God, what's going on with my hair at the minute? Like a right mess. Oh well, I've only trotted around the shop, seen someone from work. She went, boo. I was like, properly scared me. I was getting eggs. I went, don't scare me when I'm getting eggs. It's me. I will drop them. But yes, so I had a little tootle around the shops on my own. Yes, I spent less money than when they're there with me, so that was good. But then completely forgot to buy myself anything for any puddings. Paul's very kindly offered me some of his, but I don't like white chocolate, so... Well, it's better for my figure, isn't it? So I'll leave it here for now. I'll try and pop back with something later. Either I'm ironing, but I imagine the rest of the day will go in a bit of a blur. But hopefully maybe I'll have decided on a blanket to start. I don't particularly want to do a granny. And I've just done the cosy stripes, so I don't really want to do that. I don't know, I'll have to go and have a look, because I don't want to always do the same blankets. I quite like the idea of a star, like 12-pointed star or something, so maybe I need to go and look at that. We'll see. Something easy I can get going on, and then I can take it in the car with me. So I'm going to go and have a look on Ravelry, go and disappear down that hole, that rabbit hole, and see what I'll come up with. Probably more amigurumi patterns, like I need them. So yes, I will leave it here. Thank you again, Kim, that's amazing. Made my day, made my week. I was like, ah, so cool. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Bye guys. Hi everybody. We're back. Sorry for the lighting. It is coming up for 3:15 in the afternoon. I've just put the chicken in. Just got back from Paul's sisters. So if you can hear that, it's the iron, getting ready for the mountain of ironing I've got to do. So I'm in the dining room, I'm all set up, and I am ready to watch some YouTube videos. Paul's running a bath for the boys. Jack's crashed out in the front room. Devon's in his room watching videos. Excuse me. So yeah, it's going to be pretty chilled out for the rest of the day, for them at least. I'm going to be busy, but I wanted to show you what I've started, and I don't know the name of the pattern. Rubbish. I will try and put it on screen here if I remember, and I'll link to it below. It's the baby, is it the baby burst or the berry burst blanket or something? But this is like, smack myself in the face, this is literally in the car. I think I'd done one row before I got in the car, and then the rest I did on the way there and the way back. So I'll show you close up. I don't know what the stitch is called, but it's like really textured. It's a free pattern, so I'll link to it below. But it's basically, you do your setup row, and then in every double crochet of the first row you do single, half double, double, and then move on to the next double crochet. Like you're doing in the peak of the shell of the previous row, you do your single, double, single, half, double, and you just keep going, and you put a half double crochet at the end, chain 2 and turn, or turn and chain 2. So I went wider than the pattern. I think it said do 103, so I went in the projects on Ravelry, and someone said they'd done 133 or something, so I just did multiples of 3 plus 1, because it doesn't say in the pattern multiples of what you need. But I did that. I think I had to fudge a little bit, like at the bottom there's 1 space instead of 2 between the setup bit, but once you're going, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm doing 3 rows of the stitch and then changing colour. So that's that. It's nice to work on. It's nice and get into a rhythm of it quite fast. And then I forgot, I didn't show you this. This is Ezra the elephant. I didn't have enough yarn to do his feet. I got 2 feet done, 2 legs done, and ran out. So I think that's a cute little dude. I'm not going to put him on a keyring or anything because he's for a 1-year-old. But I thought he was sweet, hopefully. Do you think he's alright? I think so. And bad news, I've had an email from the place I ordered the blanket pack from. Yeah. They had to launch their website because their old one crashed or something. And in the process, there was an error on the cost of the blanket kit. I'm like, really? So we can either send you an invoice for the additional £78 it would cost for you to buy 2 blanket kits, or we can just send you the pattern for £4.95, or we can give you a refund. And I wasn't going to fight it. Excuse me, let me just grab a coaster and put my tea down. Yeah, so I've asked him for a refund. So bummer, but it was worth a try. I mean, it was always you know, advantageous of us to try and get it for £4.95, and I understand it would be a massive loss. I don't know where they stand with having to honour it, but so I don't have to clear space for 30 balls of wool, which would have been nice, but not the end of the world really, is it? So yeah, that's my Sunday really, folks. I'm going to go and get on with this ironing, watch a few videos, and then finish cooking tea and chilling out and stuff, and get ready for work tomorrow. So I hope you've had a good weekend. I'm glad all the car stuff was sorted this morning. But what says I've not had a very good weekend. He had a root canal on Friday, a migraine yesterday, and his car wouldn't start this morning. So hopefully that's his 3 things, and he'll be yeah, next week will be plain sailing for him, and he might feel a bit better. He did wake up feeling okay this morning, so that's good. Yeah, we don't know what the migraines are caused, but I think it's like if he sleeps funny. I need to wash my hair. Yeah, if he sleeps funny, he starts getting pain in his shoulders, and then it's up his neck, and then he gets headaches. So maybe some new pillows or something. But he slept okay last night, so fingers crossed. Anyway, I slept well last night as well. No coughing, so that's good. Okay, yeah, stop waffling, Kim. Get on with the ironing. I hate it so much. Yeah, so I hope you had a good weekend. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you again to Kim. I'm not thanking myself, by the way. Kim Care Bear. Still don't know what your number is, but thank you, Kim. You're so kind, so amazing. Yeah, I'll have to start playing around and doing more little ammies. And I shall think of you every time I do. Alright, I will catch up with you later, or tomorrow, and let you know what we're doing then. Bye guys!